Have you ever been blindsided by a tax bill or found yourself running payroll with your fingers crossed, hoping that everything goes through without errors this time? If you feel like you're holding your business together with duct tape and sheer willpower, you're not alone. Today, I'm letting you in on the 5 signs it's time to upgrade your accounting, tax, and payroll systems so you can trade chaos for clarity and stress for confidence. I'm Tyler Thompson, founder and president of TMA Accounting. For over 25 years, I've seen business owners outgrow their old ways, from juggling receipts to burning precious hours on tasks that were never supposed to be their job to begin with. Here's the thing, outgrowing what used to work well enough means you're succeeding. Now you just need to know the 5 signs it's time to upgrade your financial systems so you can keep up with your growing business. Sign number 1, taxes keep catching you off guard. You're busy running your business and here comes another surprise tax bill, bigger than you expected and at the worst possible time. The reality is business owners need to know how much tax they need to pay next quarter and the following quarter and the following quarter. That's why we feel like we have to be more proactive, because there's really no way to do this well by being reactive. Taxes shouldn't blindside you. With the right process and by being proactive, you'll have a plan, a budget, and peace of mind when it comes to taxes.
This guy initiates, he's proactive.
Sign number 2 that you're outgrowing your financial systems is that you realize you're the glue holding disconnected vendors together. Here's what I mean by that. Most small business owners start with a bookkeeper for data entry, an accountant or CPA for taxes, and a payroll service that can be hard to reach. If that's you, you're the one juggling the pieces, resending documents, explaining transactions over and over, or stuck relaying messages when something goes wrong. That's not efficient, that's exhausting. So what's a better solution? We've found that having the bookkeeping, taxes, and payroll handled by the same team under the same roof just works better. You get more seamless support and less chaos. Sign number 3, your bookkeeper is doing their best, but it's not enough. Listen, I think every business could probably benefit from having a hardworking bookkeeper on their team. But as your business grows, so do the stakes. Asking a bookkeeper to handle accounting, payroll, tax deadlines, and keep it all running smoothly, that's a heavy lift for anyone, especially for someone who isn't trained for it. When your needs outgrow what a bookkeeper can do, it's not about replacing the bookkeeper, it's about adding the additional support that your business actually needs. Sign number 4, your payroll service feels like the cable company. Big payroll companies like ADP, Paychex, or Paylocity have their place. They generally do a good job handling large employer payrolls. But if you feel frustrated and anxious about payroll, that could be a red flag. Getting your payroll process shouldn't feel like a roll of the dice. There really needs to be good communication and understanding between you and the people running your payroll. We find that the big payroll companies often struggle to deliver that to smaller employers. Sign number 5, you're stuck in the financial weeds. This one might be obvious, but if you're spending hours updating spreadsheets, tracking receipts, that could be a sign that you've outgrown some of your systems and processes. The red flag here is that the time you spend in the weeds is time that you're not leading your team and growing your business. It might be time to streamline some of your processes.
Why don't you come see for yourself?
If any of these warning signs sound familiar, you're not alone, and you don't have to settle for a janky setup in your business. Listen, growth is a great problem to have, but it's still a problem if your systems can't keep up. The main takeaway here is that that's why it's so important to build the foundation to support your business. Schedule a call with TMA Accounting and let us show you how easy and seamless accounting, taxes, and payroll can be when you have the right team. For more real-world tips on small business management, accounting, taxes, and payroll, subscribe to Small Business Playbook. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.